Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and welcome back to the Obsidian Order. We have got a lot to show you this episode. I have been busy doing some streams over the Christmas New Year's period. We've done a couple of tutorials, which is all well and good, but you've missed quite a bit of what's been going on here in the server. So we've been here at spawn, we have been working on our Bazaar. So this was supposed to be a kind of group project. I was supposed to map it out and then let other people do it, but I got kind of inspired and started putting it together, and it's a style I haven't really done before, but I am enjoying. So we're going to be doing a bit more work in here, maybe putting in one or two builds up against this sort of walkway. But we do need to head back to Mirram because there is a lot of stuff over there that's happened, and I believe we've got a few gifts and requests that we need to address as well. Sometimes I like to come up to the top of the cathedral here and sort of sit and crouch on the end of this like I'm some kind of festive Batman. We have now got a whole bunch of stuff added. The cathedral is completely finished. The rooms that I have been putting off for a while are now finished. Every room in the cathedral is decorated. That is a big step forward now onto the recording side for this Mirram series. I've done a teaser trailer and storyboarded that. I've got a first chapter finished, and that is ready to be storyboarded and recorded. We have added another little tugboat. I like these little tugboats. They're very nice, and I kind of want to have them over this way, over yonder as well, because this all lines up through little streams and bayous and stuff like that. I think we can have a couple of shipwrecks and interesting stuff along the way, just outside of this little basin here. But we fly around here. You can see there has been a lot going on. I don't know if this has been on camera, but this is kind of hiding a bunch of farms. So if we avoid the lag that we were getting there, we head down here. We've got Pigoo Farm. Oh, I'm not going to get anything out of that, am I? No, I did. Yeah, it does its job. Same with the cow farm over here. We've got a similar design with the cows in. That gets me some beef and leather. Like so. And if we head back up, we've actually got quite a few farms around here now. All the farms that were on the surface, including the crop farms, are gone. And that's because we're going to be doing something a little different. So I've got some industrial builds that I want to put in here. This is going to be the sort of industrial area of the town. And we've started adding some paths and pavements around here too. So down this one is the sheep farm and chicken farm. In fact, we'll go down there now because it's night time. So we've got a little sheep farm that is doing very well. I've also said to Foxy that she can come and take white wool out of this for her wool shop, because I'm basically only using it for paintings, and I'm buying coloured wool from her to keep the economy sort of ticking over. We've also got a chicken farm and an egg farm. That's doing quite well. We've been working on making cakes. Basically, a lot of what I've been doing recently is to catch back up on the other builds that I've already done but I haven't designed. So out here we've now got a giant water wheel. This is something I planned from the very, very start in episode 1. I wanted to put a water wheel in here, but I wasn't sure how to do it. I was going to have it side on. It wouldn't have made much sense. It wouldn't have worked. Now we've actually got a bit of info with it. So this is the sort of water treatment and boiler house. So this provides the hot water for the entire town. So as you can see, the water's being pumped up from the pump outside. It's going over these, getting heated, being pumped down into Mirram. And then this is the wastewater. I'm going to be putting probably a cellar in here with I might do like a filtration pond or something like that underneath this house. So this will be the sort of water treatment area. And then if we head back over here, we have done so much work. This town is huge now. Well, let's have a quick look from the air. Yeah, it's massive, and we've now gone off over that way as well. So if we head down here, you may remember I had a bakery here, but I hadn't decorated it. Now, it was picked as a bakery by Ender, so we've got bakery at the Ender of the world, and it's we've got a slogan of "We got buns, hun," because why not? So yeah, we've got the bakery, we've got the custom heads, we've got cakes, we've got all that razzmatazz in here. It looks quite nice. I'm thinking for some of these builds we're going to do little short stories. So, for example, for this will be a standalone story in Mirram, but it won't tie in directly to the story that I've sort of set for the Cathedral and the detective Mason Jack. That's his name, and that's going to be the main focus of the story. But yeah, the short stories, yeah, they're coming along as well. We've got the Icy Cog Tavern, and this was by Spectre. This was High Hope's son, who does a lot of D&D and said he wanted to call it the Icy Cog Tavern. I went, yeah, that's great. I want to get a couple more details about his character Spectre, because I think that can play into the story a little bit as well. We've been working on some patron houses, so we've got Kamiko, and we've got Yisha, and this is just a flower shop at the moment, but yeah, we've got a lot more to do here. This bridge went in recently as well, and I've been asking people for names for this bridge, and also for the crop farm over here, and the flower farm. So if you can have a look in these here, you can see we've got some poppies, we've got some cornflowers, we've got the orchids, we've got allium as well. So we've got a nice range of different flowers here, and I really like how this turned out. The windmill is the one that I've got through a tutorial, but we've just kind of changed up the materials a little bit to match the style here in Mirram, and it works really nicely. But yeah, there's a lot that's gone in. So I apologise that you might have missed some of this if you've not been watching the streams. But I wanted to take this time to be like a bit of a catch-up episode. Now, the reason I've come back here is because apparently there are 2 chests waiting for me over by the portal. So if we head over there now, we can have a quick look at what they are. There's one. I can see one there already. Oh, another thing is I've added these. These are looms, but underneath we've got a campfire with a 1-block gap in between. And what it means is you get these little puffs of smoke every now and then. And it reminds me of those, like, the sort of, I don't know, if anyone remembers watching Batman the Animated Series, the old Gotham, and there's a lot of, like, steam that came out of the vents in the ground and stuff like that. That's basically what we're going for. But now, if we head back over here to this chest, we have got, for Sir Reginald Sunfire from Sir Don Quantum the Wonst. I know it's first, but I prefer calling him the Wonst. Greetings, Sir Sunfire. Have I understood that you are in possession of the highest quality dark oak lumber? I am. I am a poor woodland local of the Asserian woods. Therefore, I am afraid I may only be able to offer you in exchange a bit of spruce wood, ferns, or mushrooms. I think we need ferns more than anything. We very much appreciate to know what your trade value is so that I may begin procuring the necessary supplies as payment. Good day to you, Sir Don Quantum the First. Alright, Don, well, I don't know how much you want, so I'm going to start gathering up some materials, and we'll go and deliver that to you for the final bit of the episode. But in here as well, it looks like we've got a Christmas present from Mantis, 4 beacons, while she's been busy fighting the Wither. So that is awesome. Thank you, Mantis. I'm going to have to bring you a thank you gift in return. I'm not sure what I can offer just yet for the beacons, but we'll figure that out as we go. So Dom Quantum, Sunfire calling. We've got a catalogue of goods for you to look at. I guess he's not home. Anyway, we've called him. He's not here. We will leave a little message for him. Greetings, Sir Dom Quantum the First. I hope this message finds you and this area and people well. Apologies on the late reply, the Yule time's often quite busy. There is some quality lumber we would happily exchange for ferns. We will also include some saplings for you to be able to cultivate your own. Your delivery will arrive by boat soon. Should you require greater quantities, please do ask. Kindest regards, Sir Sunfire. I think what we'll do is we'll send one of our decommissioned tugboats down here with some supplies in a chest for him. But yeah, this is the Asserian woods. It's looking beautiful. I have never built in a tiger biome, but I really like the combination of both the hobbit houses and these beautiful sort of treetop walkways. It's very, very nice. And also there's a lot of like tree stumps for the nether portal and like long hollow log corridors. It's a very cool place. If you do want to check out more of his builds, then you will need to head down into the description of this video. There is a link to him and every other creator on this server. We've got some excellent new members, and honestly, there are some amazing builds going up. You definitely want to be checking out some other people on the server as well. Now, we did say we were going to... Oh, he's got a visitor. We did say we were going to visit Dom at the end of the episode, but I think what we'll do is we will go back like we kind of wanted to at the start of the episode and do a little bit more of the Bazaar. I've been a little out of sorts with the fact that this episode has kind of turned into a bit of a tour episode, as we reviewed a lot of the builds that have gone in to Mirram. But I would like to finish a bit more of the Bazaar. I don't think we will finish the entire Bazaar, but having more of it complete would definitely be helpful. So I'm going to grab some resources and head back there now. Welcome back to the Bazaar. I'm just kind of working in this space here. I don't have time to work on that or this space, which is going to be a bit bigger, a bit more interesting. But we can chuck in a little sort of shop or something here. We'll have a little lean-to coming out a little bit here. We've got a lean-to out here as well. I was playing around with these walls to try and make them fit in here, but it didn't look right. So what we'll do instead is we'll just kind of make these little... Oh, I got smooth sandstone? I'm sure I've got smooth sandstone. I do. Just to make these little windows that are just a little bit different than everything else that's going on. Now in here I could actually put some fences just to change it up, and here we'll do the same. We'll do the same there, just to kind of match it up. Yeah, so I need some spruce slabs. So let's get some of those. That's probably more than enough, but can never be too careful with how much you need. We'll put one on top of here if I can reach. There we go. Bring that all the way along, and then we'll just bring that up to this level here, which just kind of frames that window quite nicely. If that's going to be like that, what I'll do is I'll just put that there. We'll have a little gate here, spruce gate or something. Okay, it's getting dark. We should probably sleep before we get husks, which don't unfortunately burn away. And I think what we'll do is we'll have an access point to the roof so people can, the people who work there or live there could potentially get to the top and look out. I don't know. This is not my usual build style, so I am kind of winging it a little bit. I'll come back when I've got a bit more progress. Up on the roof, time to do a little bit of detailing. We've got the chisel sandstone in the corners. We're going to go with probably, I think, maybe cut sandstone in the walls on this. We'll give it a try anyway. So maybe we'll do that in the middle there, that there, and that there. Walls along. And I'll make it some carpet or something up here, just to kind of make it a place where people could potentially come and chill out. And we also need a little bit of detailing with the exterior as well, because at the moment it's pretty bland. But I think on this bit up here, if we get some spruce buttons and maybe... Ooh, here we could do trapdoors maybe, so... How do we want to do that? Maybe something like this? Like that? How am I feeling about that? I don't really know, to be honest. That's quite nice. It works quite well, and it could work as a potentially... Ooh, I've got an idea. What about now if we knock these out here? It could be like a food vendor or something. Oh no, there's ladders there. Oh, that's not a problem. We'll do the ladders on the inside, on the other side. So we'll go ladders here. Pop, pop. With a hole here. We'll take this trapdoor, remove it, put that in there, put a trapdoor here. Ta-da! Problem solved. And this can be like a little food serving area. I kind of like that idea, that this is some sort of like food stall. So if we put a furnace or something in there, sort of, yeah, I like that, And then here we'll just put some trapdoors, make a little shutter. And those ones are fine. All we need now is the buttons. Have we got spruce is the question. No. So after going to all the trouble of recording and ending for this and getting that build done, we had issues with it, so we are re-recording the ending now. Plus side is I can actually show you the finished Bazaar. I've had a couple of weird days where I've just kind of ticked away at this in my own time, and we got it done. So we finished our little food store here. Sunny Street Eats, looks very nice. We've got this little building here. I don't really know what it is, but I put some armor stands in here, so I don't know, maybe it's some sort of like armorer? Clothes store? Something like that. Another little shoppy thing up here. Again, don't know what that one will do, but basically the idea with all of these, including this market area over here, I do like how this fountain came out. That was nice. I like the glazed terracotta. It doesn't get used as much as I would like. But for example, here we have got a Melons and Pumpkins store set up, and in here I've got my pumpkins and what I'd like to trade or barter for it. So if people have extra dirt or stone, they can swap stack for stack there, and then pumpkins stack for andesite. That's kind of the idea I've got behind this. I wanted it to be more of a barter station where people can haggle. I like haggling. Let's haggle. But yeah, that is the sort of finished Bazaar. In fact, we get a decent look at it from this balloon up here. If we can get into the balloon, that would be lovely. Oh, perfect landing. But yeah, you can see from above, it looks really nice. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's not a style I'm particularly comfortable with, but I'm going to actually work a little bit more on this sort of style. So I might be popping in a few more houses and towers and things around here, and then I think Mantis is working on the village just over there. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. I might talk to her first before I start building anything here, but I'd like to do something with this little bit of area around here, whether it's just make a desert oasis or something. We'll do something with it. But that is the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the updates in Mirram. If you do have suggestions for the 2 farms and the bridge, let me know in the comments below, or you may get picked for that. I've got a couple of suggestions on Twitter, but I'm always happy to wait a little bit longer till we get some more suggestions as well, as I want the viewers to be participants in this story building as well. Like, it'd be nice to get feedback and input and have you put your own little stamp on it in a way. But I will see you next time. Bye for now.